The rumours of rider transfers have been circling around since the start of 2022, with one of the most recent ones being that the current Ducati factory team rider Jack Miller could be heading to KTM. So let's discuss why Miller might be looking to switch teams and why the move to the Austrian manufacturer could be perfect for him. To begin, I think it's pretty clear that Ducati will be dropping Jack Miller for 2023. This despite the fact that he is currently sitting higher than his teammate Pecco Bagnaia in the championship. Miller has had a surprisingly good start to 2022. He's fought for the podium in every round aside from Argentina. However, overall, Jack has been outshone by Enea Bastianini, who has been absolutely smashing it on the GP21. The issues of Ducati sometimes not giving their riders a chance to develop aside, Enea Bastianini is currently set to take that Ducati factory seat, with the challenge from Jorge Martin having faltered in the early stages of this season. So what are Miller's options for staying with Ducati? As he himself has stated, Jack is happy to drop back to Pramac for next season, rejoining his old team where he was pretty successful. The issue for Ducati is who gets displaced in this scenario. Johann Zarco is an experienced and calm head, an excellent asset for development, and not a rider the team would want to lose. And Jorge Martin, despite the terrible start to this season, has shown glimpses of some serious talent that could be a sign of a champion of the future. Since the VR46 team is designed for developing Italian talent, the only team left running Ducati for Jack Miller to possibly go to is Team Gresini. The question would be then, do Gresini want Jack Miller? The Italian team has an all-Italian lineup this year, so it could be that they would prefer to move in another Italian over putting Jack Miller into their team. This is where a team switch to KTM might suit Jack. The Australian is a Red Bull sponsored rider, and there are some pre-existing links there as Jack raced with KTM back in Moto 3. The KTM opportunity would also give Jack the ability to come into a team that is currently not looking as fast as they once did and become the team leader, developing the bike down a path that he wants. As good of a job as Dani Pedrosa has done with helping KTM progress their bike forwards, the Spaniard won't get the race experience of the bike, and so bringing in Jack Miller, who has had plenty of experience on V4 bikes, might be beneficial for the Austrian manufacturer. KTM's lineup, despite being full of talent, does not have a rider who's ridden on another bike on the grid, and their most experienced rider has only 4 seasons in the sport, whilst Jack has been racing across multiple manufacturers since back in 2015. Jack's knowledge of the Honda, although a few years ago, may benefit him in adapting to the KTM, since we know that these bikes are quite similar. Jack has plenty of development experience from his days in Pramac, where of course he was given parts early and would evaluate and develop them further before they would go as a finalised product onto the factory Ducatis. And so that kind of experience could help benefit KTM as they test new components. All of this being said, the only way that I see Jack joining KTM for 2023 is if there's an opening at the factory team. The opportunity to be on a factory KTM as someone who can lead development down his preferred path would benefit Jack, but joining Tech 3 would be far more risky for the Australian. If the only possible KTM seat for Jack is a Tech 3 seat, then he'd be better off looking elsewhere, whether it's at another manufacturer with more competitive machinery, or at Ducati, at a team like Gresini even, where you know that bike is already competitive now. With the rumours in the Italian press that Miguel Oliveira could be moving to LCR Honda, or possibly even one of the Yamaha teams, we could soon see Jack in orange. So this is just a short video on all of these rumours around Jack Miller. What do you think of the situation? Do you think Jack should possibly move to KTM if the opportunity comes up, or do you think he should stick it out with Ducati, perhaps moving back to a satellite team? Comment all of your opinions and stuff down below. I'll try to read them all. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.